Artur Beterbiev. It's been reported that he's broken his rib in sparring, so he's out for October 23rd on ESPN against Adam Dines. It's postponed. And when this was brought up, Bob Arum thought of, the possibility of maybe putting on in 2021 sometime down the road Artur Beterbiev versus Joe Smith Jr. And when he talked to matchmaker Brad Goodman about this, and he said, what do you think of this matchup? Well, Brad said, you know what? I love it. I think Joe Smith Jr. defeats Artur Beterbiev right now. I found that very difficult to believe, and I even started to chuckle a little bit. Your thoughts on the potential matchup, top-ranked matchup between Artur Beterbiev and Joe Smith Jr.?
Be a great matchup because both guys can hit. Both guys are explosive punchers, But what's going to win this fight? Like I was talking to you about earlier, Joe, is the guy who could take the punch better. Okay, who could take one's punch better? Okay, when they get hit by their opponent's best bombs. And that Beterbiev from ground up, he's strong as a fucking bull. Oh, he's so strong. He's physically strong, can hit like a mule. And not only that, Joe, he had a deep amateur pedigree, over 300 amateur fights. So he knows how to fight, okay? He's very patient, calculating, and he makes great adjustments in the fight. So, and he's a, fundamentally sound fighter, and he works off that jab beautifully, you know what I mean? And like I said, to me, Joe Smith, he could punch, but I don't think he hits hard enough to hurt this guy. This guy is a cold-blooded assassin, that Beterbiev. Oh, he's just real calm and real cool, and he just does. To him, he's like I said, an assassin. It's just his job. He has no remorse or feelings when he hurts you. Okay, and like I said, Joe, he's Beterbiev. Fundamentally, he's sound. I mean, he's got a what do you call it? More dimension to his game than Smith. Okay, just because of his big amateur background, dude. The dude had 300-400 amateur fights or something like that, Joe. That's like a guy having 60 pro fights. Okay.
Yep.
So, like I said, Joe can pop, and he's gotten better skill-wise, but he's still you're talking about on a different level yet. But Arum is good at putting shit like that out there just to build a big fight. To create some buzz about a fight, and it's a good fight. When he said that, I'm like, okay, he's creating some buzz, good. And like I said, that's a great fight, Joe, for ESPN. You know what I mean? That's a real good fight.
Absolutely. So you think that's the reason why that Brad Goodman doesn't believe Joe Smith Jr. can defeat Artur Beterbiev? They're just trying to create some interest among boxing fans.
I mean, honestly, Joe, what are you going to do with Beterbiev? Okay, after this fight, after he gets that victory, you know what I mean? What kind of you got to create? You got to create a matchup that's going to get the fans excited. And this fight right here, because of the way Joe Smith looked on his last fight, he coming off a big win. So, but everybody knows that killer, Stone Cold Killer Beterbiev is. So, they're going to put that, Aaron's going to put that shit out there. Oh yeah, this is a explosive fight, and that Joe Smith, has the potential to beat him according to my matchmaker and everything. So yeah, Aaron, man, he's good at. Look, Aaron's been around the business, 40, 50 years. He knows how to build big fights. Okay, he's a real promoter. The last, him and Russell Peltz are the last living legend promoters out there. Okay, there's not a lot of them.
Indeed.
There's there's none. They're the last of the dinosaurs. When Don Chargan died, them two are standing. Okay, they're real promoters. Okay, but Aaron, man, like I said, that was a brilliant idea when Aaron threw that out there. It kind of like got everybody to say, okay, yeah, you're right, yeah. But in reality, come on, man. Once Joe Smith hits Beterbiev with his best punch, Beterbiev, Stone Cold, emotionless assassin, not even going to budge. But when he hits Joe Smith is like, oh, shit. You know what I mean? He's going to get hurt. Yeah.
Oh,
he's going to get hurt.
So for all those Canelo fans...
It's a great fight, Joe. It's a great fight.
It is a great fight.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So for all those Canelo fans who insist to me on the forums, on social media, that claim that Canelo could defeat Beterbiev, do you think that's even in Golden Boy and Canelo's plans for the future?
They would after he beat Kovalev, they would have called if they knew 100% they could beat Beterbiev, they would have took that fight in a heartbeat. But when they saw him how he destroyed that what's that guy's name, Joe? Gvatsik, yeah, who's a fucking solid fucking fighter, a solid fighter, and he destroyed him like nothing. Okay, he walked through him like a hot shower with nothing. And every time he hit Bostic, it was like, you could see him shaking. And that's why Beterbiev, oh, God, he's just frightening. You know what I mean, Joe? Frightening physically, insanely strong, and just crippling punching power, just like a young Julian Jackson. Oh. But, but you need to create some buzz, and Arum is good at that. He's great at that. You know what I mean? If they really want to make the fight hot next year, bring Joel Smith back against an opponent where he looks spectacular, and let Beterbiev fight that bum he's going to knock out. Then people will start buzzing. Oh, my God, did you see that knockout by Joe Smith again? Oh, my God. He could, you know what I mean? That's how you really create the buzz. Like Arum used to say, put it in the oven and let it bake.